Now, the vast majority, approximately 95%.
A drifter is one who permits himself to be influenced and controlled by circumstances outside of his own mind.
Whereas the successful individuals create their own circumstances and ride them to victory.
When you're on purpose, you're living on purpose, you will never quit if you have a real purpose.
A burning desire to be and to do is the starting point from which the dreamer must take off. But what I have done has been recorded, it's been tested, it's being taken to a free world, and it's going to benefit millions of people who are not yet born.
And it's going to benefit millions of people who are not yet born. We're some of those people that we're spreading this to the world. As your awareness grows, the doubt is gone so that you can manifest whatever it is your heart desires. Isn't that beautiful? Well, hello everyone. Welcome back. I'm so grateful to be here. Did you all love that video? That video brought me tears this morning when I saw it. And I want to give a big shout out to our amazing team who created that video just yesterday, to the Cameron brothers. Can you all give them a lot of love and just put some comments and some love in the chat? It was very, very powerful. Thank you, Greg, Jeff, and Chris. Just give everybody a wave so they can, actually, let me bring you guys up here so they can see you. And where's Chris? Where's your brother, Chris? If he's here.
Oh, somewhere, I think. Unmute. Oh, we're unmuted.
Where is he? Chris, put your hand up. Oh, there he is.
I'm here.
So you see, these guys, they are genius creators. And you guys have been studying this material for a long time too, right? How long have you been studying it, guys?
Oh God, probably since like 2016, I think. Yeah.
Yeah, 2016. And how has your life changed?
Massively. I mean, it's been shocking. We used to work with Bob too. We used to be on his video team. So we were just kind of right up front with all this information. And yeah, it's been a journey, to say the least. It's almost kind of like a frog in boiling water. Like you don't realize how much you've changed until a bunch of years have passed and you look back at where you were and how much your awareness has expanded. So yeah. Major change. Yeah.
That's a great way of looking at it. And this is for everyone on here. We don't realize you're growing every day, and a year from now, you're different. 2 years from now, you're even more different. And that's what's happened to you guys and me too, right? And we can see the difference in each other as we grow.
Yeah. Everyone on the team. I mean, we've seen everyone grow. It's mind-boggling. Yeah. So we've seen everyone evolve. Yeah.
Yes. Even when I met you guys a couple of years ago, right?
Yeah. I remember.
Grown. Yes.
Yeah, we were in different places then, and we are now.
That's right.
Yeah, it's different versions. Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm gonna play that video one more time because I love it. Okay.
Thank you.
Love you guys. Thank you. Thank you.
Love you too. Thank you too.
You see, this is the amazing team that have been attracted at the Napoleon Hill Institute to carry on the legacy of Napoleon Hill. And Bob Proctor obviously trained us well. He got us ready for this moment, right? And so here we are. And for those that were joining late,
The vast majority.
I want you to really just feel into this beautiful creation that the brothers created, and just bring Napoleon Hill's spirit into this room with us right now and into where you are.
Now, the vast majority, approximately 95% of the people of all countries, go around and around without aim or purpose. They drift with the circumstances of life, good or bad.
A drifter is one who permits himself to be influenced and controlled by circumstances outside of his own mind.
Whereas the successful individuals create their own circumstances and ride them to victory.
When you're on purpose, you're living on purpose. You will never quit if you have a real purpose.
A burning desire to be and to do is the starting point from which the dreamer must take off. But what I have done has been recorded, it's been tested, it's being taken to a free world, and it's going to benefit millions of people who are not yet born.
And it's going to benefit millions of people who are not yet born. We're some of those people that we're spreading this to the world. As your awareness grows, the doubt is gone so that you can manifest whatever it is your heart desires. Isn't that beautiful? Wow, 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 wow. Thank you. Thank you, all of you. Thank you, Chris, Jeff, and Greg. So beautiful. And that's what this is. This is a journey of a movement of waking up the masses from drifting. And I'll give, like I told you all yesterday, I'll give the rest of my life to this. I'll do whatever it takes. I'll get up even when I don't want to get up. I'll fight my way if I have to. I'll do whatever it takes. And that's what I want for all of you, is that you learn this, not just learn it and apply it in your life, but you bring it to as many people as possible. Okay? As you learn these principles, your life will change as you apply them. Okay? How many of you are new here today? This is your first day. Anybody new? No? Let's see. Okay. There may be a few hands, but I haven't seen them. So let's get started. Sit in a comfortable position. We're going to do a little meditation. And then we're going to go straight back to where we left off yesterday, studying the science of personal achievement. All right, get into a comfortable position. And let's get started. Just a moment. Okay, you want to get, if you haven't meditated before, it's okay. Just release any judgment. All right, my friends, and we will get started here in just a moment. And my amazing co-host, please, while we're meditating, let everybody into the room. All right, my friends, get into a comfortable position. And we're going to gently close your eyes. If you're new to meditation, that's okay. Just go with it and relax. Okay? Close your eyes. And let's take a big deep breath in, and we're going to hold for 4. Hold. Release. Release for 4. Another deep breath in. Hold. Release. Just breathe out whatever doesn't belong to you today. Breathe it out. Another deep breath in. Hold. Release. Breathe out. Now I'm going to invite you to gently put your hand on your heart. You can put your whole hand over your heart. You can put 2 fingers, whatever it is feels right to you. We're going to shift our attention from our brain to our heart. Just feel that connection right now to your beautiful heart. Your heart is supporting you all day. Heart will give you answers. Just touch your heart. We're going to take another deep breath in. Hold. Release. Release. Another deep breath in. Hold. Release. Now we're going to talk to our heart. We're going to connect to our heart. I'm going to start with gratitude. My heart. Repeat after me, inwards or outwards. My heart. I thank you for my strength. My heart. I thank you for my health. My heart. I thank you for the love that you provide for me and for others. My heart. I care for others. I have compassion for others. My heart. Thank you for guiding me. My heart. Thank you for the love that you supply me with. Feel the connection to your heart. Feel the love that radiates from your heart to all of your body, through all of your body, through your neighbors on this call. I want you to now project your love energy to anywhere in your body that needs support. I want you to project that love onto the part of your body that needs the energy of your love. Now I want you to turn that love energy towards forgiveness. And I want you to say, my heart, thank you for your love. I forgive. I forgive myself. I forgive others. I forgive the past, because I am not my past. My heart, thank you for the forgiveness, for the love, and for the healing you bring to me and to others. I give my word that from this day forward, I will connect to you, my heart. And I will ask for guidance. And I will love myself. I love myself very much. And from this day forward, I will remember who I am. My heart, I love you, and I am grateful. Thank you for always being there for me. Thank you. And a big smile. Just connect to your heart and feel that love energy from your own heart. It's with you always. radiating, supporting, loving, lifting you up all day long. If you ever forget, put your hand on your heart and remember who you are. Now take a big deep breath in. Hold. Feel the connection. Now release. Release. Thank you. Whenever you're ready, I want you to bring back your awareness to the room and open your eyes slowly. Back into the space together with all these beautiful souls. That was beautiful. Well done. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Did you see the lion? I love that. Our other self. So yesterday we were talking about our higher self, right? Phil said it wasn't a dog. No, it was not. Phil, you're gonna have me laughing here. Yes, so beautiful. So beautiful. This is so powerful. So let's go into our day. Take this moment with you. Take that connection with you for the rest of the day. It's with you. You can just tap into it whenever you want. Who's ready to get started? Michael, you ready? Yes, 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 yes. Okay, so let's go back to where we left off yesterday. And we were studying Napoleon's beautiful teachings. And we talked about our two personalities. And you all made a commitment to me, to everyone here, and to yourselves, most importantly, that you were going to commit to your higher self. Okay? The lion is my trigger. You can use it if you want. And I told you to find your own trigger to remind you of who you are. And that is a powerful creator. Okay? You may not believe it yet. You can borrow my belief. Okay? Just take my belief, take my faith, put it inside of you, and try to prove me wrong. Okay? And you'll have a hard time doing that if you apply these principles. Okay. Right, Michelle? She knows. I'm watching you. She knows. Okay, so let's go to we talked about our two personalities. And of course, we made our commitment. Did everybody do the assignment? Did you write out the affirmation? Yeah. And write out what Earl Nightingale said? Yeah. Okay, beautiful. Good. Good job, Sasha. Good job. You keep going, okay? You keep going because it's going to work. You'll see. Okay. So let's get started. I can't wait for today because this is one of my favorite parts. It's where you're going to learn about the 12 riches. Okay? Everybody used to think riches is just when Napoleon wrote the book Think and Grow Rich, everybody thought it was just riches and money. That's not true. There are many riches. Okay? So let's start here and we'll move down. So whenever I speak of riches, I have in mind the greater riches whose possessors have made life pay off on their own terms, the terms of full and complete happiness. I call these the 12 great riches of life, and it is my sincere desire to share them with all who prepare themselves to receive them. You may wonder about my willingness to share. So let me tell you that the master key to riches enables its possessors to add to their own store of riches everything of value that they share with others. And we talked about that yesterday. If you want more money, give more money. Okay? Or whatever it is that you want more love, then be more loving. What you put out is what you get. This is one of the strangest facts of life that you must recognize and respect if you hope to become really rich in this world. It's the law. It's universal law. It's God's laws, universal law, whatever you want to call it. So we have 12 great riches of life. A positive mental attitude is the first of 12 great riches. Now write them down as we find them, because he didn't bullet point them, okay? So write them down as you find them with me. So a positive mental attitude is the first of the 12 great riches. The starting point of all riches, whether riches of material nature or intangible riches. A positive mental attitude attracts the riches of true friendship. Okay, true friendship, and the riches we find in the hope of future achievements. So let me do that one more time. A positive mental attitude attracts the riches of true friendship. Who wants to be around someone with a negative attitude? Not me. And the more you do this work and the more you grow in awareness, you will start to actually feel, for me personally, I don't feel good when I'm around someone who has a negative attitude. I actually don't feel physically good now. It's just the way I'm programmed now. And you will be the same. You will feel their energy, you will feel their vibration, and it won't feel good. You'll want to get away. Okay? So a positive mental attitude attracts the riches of true friendship and the riches we find in the hope of future achievements. A positive mental attitude provides the riches we may find in nature's handiwork as it exists in the moonlit nights, in the stars that float out there in the heavens, in the exquisite landscapes and distant horizons. It's so beautiful. Let's read that again. Do you ever, and I don't know about men, I can only talk for me, and I know women very well because I am one, but do you ever just like wander off and just sit in nature's glory and just bask in the beauty of it all? Do you ever do that? What about you men? Do you do that? I'm looking at you, Michael. You're not really reacting. Do you do that? Yes? Michael Bridgman,
Yeah, of course.
you
Of
do?
course. Yeah, there's a little strip of woods actually that's not far from my house, and I take my dogs every day to go through the area with little, what do they call it? Forest bathing or tree
Uh-huh.
I can't remember what the term is, but the idea is you get out there and you kind of rub yourself up and you wash yourself with a little bit of nature here and there.
So you rub
Yep.
yourself up against the trees.
Yeah, like a big bear. Yeah, just
Okay. Are you
yeah,
clothed
it's
or are you naked?
yeah. Well, we'll leave that. What was the Troy? The first thing Troy ever said was that I was Magic Mike, and that just started this whole cascade of stuff going on. But there was this spot, Cleona, that I used to go camping all the time, and I'm sure a lot of you have seen it before. But it was so dark because there was no lights out there. It was just not far from Whistler in Vancouver, Canada, where I'm from. And you'd get out there, and it was so black. And you'd take a look at the sky, and it literally looked like, ironically, what's behind me right now. It was just thousands of stars. It was absolutely tremendous.
Wow. Good. I'm so glad to hear that men do this too. Okay. I haven't done the rubbing against the tree. I'll give that a go this weekend and I'll come back and report how it went. Well, everyone go to trees this weekend, rub against them, take a picture, and tag Napoleon Hill Institute. Okay. Why not? Okay. A positive mental attitude provides the riches we may find in nature's handiwork as it exists in moonlit nights and the stars that float out there in the heavens, in the exquisite landscapes and distant horizons, and the riches to be found. This is my favorite. And the riches to be found in the labor of love of our own choice. Now get ready for this line. There's so much in this little line, in this paragraph. Okay, get your pen ready. And the riches to be found in the labor of love of our own choice, where expression may be given to the highest plane of our own soul. Wow. Like really tap into what Napoleon is saying there. It goes much deeper than the surface. The riches to be found in the labor of love of our own choice. The labor of love of our own choice. You choose your own labor of love. What I'm doing, this is my labor of love, is this personal development, teaching, serving. So now I found my labor of love. Have you found your labor of love? What are you doing every day? And when you find your own labor of love, this is where your soul lives to reach its fullest expression. I get so excited about it because it's so beautiful. Your soul is seeking expression. Your soul is seeking expression through a labor of love. We spend most of our days working, most of your hours in your days working. It's supposed to be a labor of love because your soul wants to express itself through your talents and your gifts. This is how your soul expresses itself. It came to earth to express and create. That's why it must be a labor of love. There's so much to this one rich right here, one of the riches right here. The labor of love of our own choice, where expression may be given to the highest plane of our own soul. So your soul seeking expression wants to express itself as long as we're alive in this body, in this Cleona body. I don't know how long I'll be on the physical plane, but I must be operating as much as possible in my labor of love, or my soul came down here and didn't get to express itself and do what it was supposed to be doing. In your soul, Sasha, Christina, and see, the only thing that stops us is those beliefs, for the most part, and those habits, those conditioned, programmed habits and beliefs. That's the only thing stops us from operating in our labor of love. Okay, so the riches of a labor of love and the riches of harmony in home relationships, where all members of the family work together in the spirit of friendly cooperation. It's the next one. Everyone knows how beautiful it is when we're in harmony at home, in our home relationships. It's heaven on earth. It's heaven on earth. So the riches of harmony in home relationships, where all members of the family work together in the spirit of friendly cooperation. And next, the riches of sound physical health, which is the treasure of those who have learned to balance work and play. We must take care of ourselves. We must take care of our body. So I can I can find and know and live my definite purpose. But if I don't take care of this body that's carrying out the work, here I am, I'm using my voice, I'm using this body, I'm sitting in front of you, we're looking at each other on Zoom. If I don't take care of myself, then my soul cannot live its fullest expression because I didn't take care of my body. I didn't take a break. I didn't eat right because I have a bad habit. So it's our responsibility in this lifetime to take care of our body and have sound physical health. And I'll tell you this, Don Green, who's the CEO of the Napoleon Hill Foundation, he's 83 years old. Now, many of you have met him, right, Mario and Brenda Lees? He doesn't even put sugar in his mouth. He's 83. He walks 5 miles a day. He doesn't drink caffeine. And I'm not saying we have to go to the full extreme, but look how he lives this, right? He walks 5 miles a day. He won't put sugar in his mouth. He doesn't eat anything fattening or oiled or, butters and all this stuff. And he's very, very disciplined with what he puts in his mouth. He lives what we teach. And I know we can all improve. I know I can in certain areas. So the riches of sound physical health, which is the treasure of those who have learned to balance work with play. When you have a labor of love, sometimes it doesn't feel like work most of the time because it feels like you're playing because you love it so much. And then there's the riches of freedom. This is so good. And then there's the riches of freedom from fear and the riches of self-discipline. The riches of freedom. This is so powerful. One of the greatest riches, I believe, is the riches of freedom from fear. So when we talk about being rich, that's one of my top favorite riches that I have acquired is the freedom from fear. You can't put a dollar amount on that. There's no money can buy that. To be free from fear, doubt, and worry. And the riches of self-discipline. So there's 7 levels of awareness. And we'll bring it up tomorrow. You know what? We'll bring it up tomorrow, guys. We'll show it to them if they don't know the 7 levels of awareness. But one of the highest levels of awareness is having discipline. Discipline is when you can give yourself a command and follow through. Discipline is when you direct your thinking and you discipline your thoughts. Discipline is truly when you're commanding your own life and leading yourself. It takes discipline to get to where you want to go. Because if you're not disciplining your mind and your thoughts, then who is? And what is? Right? It took discipline for me to be here today on this call. I had a really good excuse to not be here today, a really, really, really good one. But I commanded myself this morning because it took discipline. Okay? So when you want to give up and you want to quit, don't you dare. It takes discipline and directing and commanding yourself, your thoughts, your feelings, and your body. And it's one of the highest levels of awareness. And it will create freedom in your life when you have discipline. Discipline is self-love. I used to think discipline was a punishment. I created the new belief that discipline is self-love. And I suggest you do the same. Okay? So the riches from fear and the riches of self-discipline, through which we may have the joy of knowing that the mind can and will serve any desired end if, keyword, if, underscore that, highlight it, if, only if we take possession and command it through definiteness of purpose. Command, you see? Command thyself. No weaklings here. Command thyself. No weaklings, no drifters. Command thyself. Demand from your subconscious mind to come to your aid, and you will be free. So we take possession and command it through definiteness of purpose, and you will be free. And next, the riches of play. We also have to have fun. That's why we laugh a lot here. Right, guys? We always have a laugh at the Napoleon Hill Institute. We always make jokes. If you have a complaint, fill out the complaint form and send it to Mario. Right, Mario? we play. Mary, did you get any complaint forms?
I've got a whole pile of them. I haven't looked at one yet. We don't pay attention to complaints. We create that positive mental attitude.
That's a policy we have, right? In the company.
And then human resources is sent to Chris Murray.
Chris Murray. Where's Chris Murray?
Right.
Have you got any complaints? Is he here? I thought I saw him.
I'm
oh,
here.
there he is.
Nope, no complaints. I send them back to Mario.
You get a complaint, Mary, you send them to Chris, and then Chris sends them back to you. Right? Good. That's the policy here at NHI. So it's the truth. So we probably, in the corporate world, we probably get in trouble. But this is how we play. We have the riches of play going on, right? And you know what? I don't care. We will always play. Whether it's politically correct or not. Why do it if it's not fun, man? Oh, there's no point. So the riches of play, through which we may lay aside all the burdens of life and become as little children. You see? And that's what we do a lot here. There's days, obviously, we have to take things seriously. We have to get things done, but we play a lot. We laugh a lot. We tell jokes, and we become like little children. And the riches, and we talked about it yesterday, and the next rich, and the riches of discovery of our other self. The self that knows no such reality as permanent failure. Ah, yes. There is no failure. Failure is an opportunity. There is no failure. Everything's a lesson. Doesn't matter what happened in your marriage. Doesn't matter what happened in that relationship. Doesn't matter what happened in that job or that business that fell apart. Who cares? You learned so much. The self that knows the reality, no such reality as permanent failure. And the riches of faith in infinite intelligence. And I personally say God. You can say universe, infinite intelligence, source, but you must believe there is another supporting power greater than yourself. Okay? And that's when you know you're never alone. You're never alone when you have faith in infinite intelligence in God. Doesn't matter what you're going through. I have faith. It must move into form. Doesn't matter what's going on. Doesn't matter what the bank says. I have faith. It must move into form. Because I have the riches of faith in infinite intelligence. I have the riches of faith in God. I have the riches of faith in the universe, God, higher power. And the riches of faith in infinite intelligence, of which every individual is a minute part. And the riches of meditation is what we do every time we start our calls now. The riches of meditation or prayer, whatever you want to believe. Prayer is, for me, is the same as meditation. And the riches of meditation, the connecting link by which we may draw upon the great universal supply of infinite intelligence at will. You can tap into this great supply of God, of infinite intelligence, of the universe, at any point at will. If you can create the habit of doing so. Don't wait until you're struggling and suffering and in pain and then call out for help. Help me, God, or help universe, whatever. Don't wait to that point. Do it every day. Create the habit. And that's why we're doing it together every day, so you can get into the habit of tapping into that universal supply. In this, my friend, when you tap into this great source and supply of intelligence, this is where you'll get some of your greatest ideas, inspiration, transformative ideas that could change the world, answers to all your questions. This is what I do every day. And I tap in and I get the answers. So get into the habit of doing so. So yes, these and all other riches begin with, what do they begin with? A positive mental attitude. So it's easy to see that a positive mental attitude is, without question, the greatest of all the 12 riches of life. It all starts with the PMA, positive mental attitude. That's where it all starts. That's the starting point. You hold the master key to these riches in your hand. The key consists of 17 principles you're about to embrace. In the next chapter, we will be going over principle 1, definiteness of purpose. You'll discover what it is and how to use it to achieve whatever your burning desire is in life. So we're getting ready to go through the 17 principles together. But now you know what's in store, the 12 great riches of life. Isn't that beautiful? So powerful. Okay. All right. We still have time, but what I would like to do, bring up the team here. Kelly, do we have the recording? We wanted to bring Napoleon in for a little bit. Do we have?
Yep, the time is, I have it right there on, in the Zoom chat. I put the time on there. Timestamp.
Okay. Chris, do you have it or do I have it? Let's see. Okay.
You
I
both
have
have,
it.
everyone has it. It's in the company chat.
Okay. All right. So did everybody write down the 12 riches? Or sorry, did I say, hold on a second.
Yes, 12.
We wrote down the 12, right? Okay. So what I would like to do is create a slide on them and we'll share it with all of you. We'll email it out. Okay. We're gonna send you a slide to your email account and also in the back office. But what I also want to do right now, I want to bring in Napoleon's voice because we have something here for you to listen to. Okay. Someone, are you sharing your screen, Chris Murray?
Yeah, I'm trying to pull up the audio.
Oh, sorry. Sorry.
Do you have the audio?
I do. Yes.
Oh, you do. Okay.
Okay, go ahead, Chris. Mine's is not working.
Okay.
I'm going to fill in a complaint form and send it to Mario later. Debbie, you like that one? And Napoleon always talks about it. You know, we'll go deeper, but he talks about having a good laugh every morning. Like even making yourself laugh every single day when you start your day. That's one of the things about you that I love, Chris. You have one of the best sense of humors in our whole team.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
All right. Let me know if you can hear
A
this.
positive mental attitude is the first of the 12 great riches, the starting point of all riches, whether they be riches of material nature or intangible riches. A positive mental attitude attracts the riches of true friendship and the riches one finds in the hope of future achievements. A positive mental attitude provides the riches one may find in nature's handiwork as it exists in the moonlit nights, in the stars that float out there in the heavens, in the exquisite landscapes, in distant horizons, and the riches to be found in the labor of love of one's own choice, where expression may be given to the highest plane of one's own soul, and the riches of harmony in home relationships, where all members of the family work together in a spirit of friendly cooperation, and the riches of sound physical health, which is the treasure of those who have learned to balance work with play. And then there's the riches of freedom from fear, and the riches of self-discipline, through which one may have the joy of knowing that the mind can and will serve any desired end if one will take possession and command it through definiteness of purpose, and the riches of play, through which one may lay aside all of the burdens of life and become as a little child, and the riches of discovery of one's other self, that self which knows no such reality as permanent failure, and the riches of faith in infinite intelligence, of which every individual is a minute part, and the riches of meditation, the connecting link by which one may draw upon the great universal supply of infinite intelligence at will. Yes, these and all other riches begin with a positive mental attitude. So it's easy to see that a positive mental attitude is, without question, the greatest of all the 12 riches of life.
So good. Thank you, Napoleon. Thank you, Chris.
Yeah, you're welcome.
So let's think about the 12 riches. As I go through them, I could certainly say I have all of them right now. I could certainly say that. But I want to ask you, but I've been doing a lot of work on myself for a long time to get to where I am. So out of the 12 riches, what riches do you see yourself living with on a day-to-day basis already? Okay. I want you to write that down. And then some of the riches that you're looking forward to receiving that you don't have yet out of the 12. Okay. Now, underneath the recording of this lesson in your back office, does everybody know where that is? Have you been able to find the recordings and everything? Yeah. If there's anyone that doesn't know how to do that, raise your hand. One of our team will reach out and help you. Okay. Debbie. Oh, Debbie, we got to get you. You should have that. Okay. So Brenda Lee's, Debbie needs help. Just keep a list so we can reach out. Dana Berg, Yaros needs help. Betty Flint. There we go. Okay. Just raise your hand, anybody else that needs help finding the recordings. Okay. Wow, quite a few. Okay. I'm glad I asked that question. Oh, all the hands are going up. Okay. What's going on? Where's that complaint form? Hold on. Okay. So what I want you to do is take the 12 riches, go back today, later this evening, or whenever you get a chance, and listen to the 12 riches again. Write down what you have that you're experiencing now in your life every day out of the 12. So you know 100% yes, I'm experiencing these riches every day. And then I want you to write down what you're looking forward to having. Okay. Underneath the video, I want you in the comment section to write down what you have and what you're looking forward to receiving. Everyone. And we're going to go in there and look. Okay. Sounds good? Okay. So that's
Leona,
yes.
I got a question for you
Mm-hmm.
about those 12 riches. So is it not possible to have those 12 riches, but always improve on intensifying those riches?
Absolutely. Yes. It's a forever journey.
Yeah. Because I don't know if there's others, but I'm sure there are. Like myself, sometimes I go in and out of some of those riches.
Yes.
And that's where I catch myself and course correct myself to bring me back to where I was and improve
Yes.
on a
That's
daily
right.
basis sometimes.
Yes. Give us an example.
So sound physical health and learning to balance work with play. So I find myself at times where I go back to my old self of my 23 years in finance of just grinding and grinding and grinding. And I fall into that at times, but then I catch myself. And sometimes it's, you know, you said it perfectly on a call yesterday or the day before for the team about balancing play with work. That just triggered it for me again and gave me a slap in the face, you know, in a sense, to say, hey, wake up, you know, this is not what you're here for. And so it's just the awareness of being there and just catching yourself. That's the way I'm looking at this whole 12 riches is we've got them, they're in us, some more than others, but we're constantly improving. Now, which ones do you want to work on to really take you to that next level?
Yes. Yes. Because you could experience in one of them at one point, but you're constantly working on yourself, just like the example you gave, Mario, and it's true. Like I see that habit in you, right? And like even there's sometimes you'll send me a message and you'll be like, I'm stepping out, I'm going over here because I have, and I'm like, why is he telling me? Like, what? So that just shows me there's your area to focus on.
Yeah.
Nobody
Yeah.
told you you have to be grinding it out and you have to be doing, 10, 12 hours a day. Nobody told you that. That's a program.
Yeah. It's a program. 100% it's a program.
Yes.
But it's good to know you're aware of it. Now it's what are you going to do about it?
Exactly. Right? So what are you going to do
Yeah.
about it?
Well, I'm canceling the rest of the day right after this call. No.
Yeah.
No, I actually made a very cautious effort to make sure that I'm paying attention to where I'm spending my time and how I'm spending my time.
Yes.
Very much so.
Good. I love it. And when you do that, your greatest ideas and inspirations come, and it's easier.
Yeah.
It's so much easier. See, I'm
Yeah.
really good at that part. You know me. I just take off. If I have to go, I'm like, I'm out of here. I'm going to a beach. See ya. And
Yeah.
but you know, that's just the way it is. I
But
know
that works.
it works. So
Yeah.
I encourage you to do the same, Mario. Yes.
Done.
Yeah. You know what I used to do when I used to work with you, with Bob, right? When we worked together at PGI,
Yeah.
I used to, because I felt myself falling into that trap to the burnout cycle. So then I would take in my calendar, and I recommend this to everybody that this resonates with. I would put every 2 to 3 weeks, I would a weekday, not a weekend, and I would call it me day. And I'd block the whole day off that nobody could get me. And that day, Mario, I would go, I'd disappear and I'd get a massage, I'd get my hair done, I'll do my nails, I'll get a foot rub, I'll buy myself a dress, I'll just go eat my favorite food, and I'll just disappear. Yes, right, Debbie? You do that too? Wait, she's on fire. We got to bring her up. She's gonna explode through the camera. What is it? Tell us, Debbie.
No, that's what I'm talking about. I mean, why not take care of us? We never take care of us. And it's about us, because if we can't take care of ourselves, we can't take care of other people. When you're on the airplane, what do they say? Put the oxygen mask on you, then take care of everyone else. And when you have the balance, then you're not lacking. And we lack, we put everything else in front of us. And it's just like, okay, I need to be important. I need to take care of me so I can take care of everyone else. And so I just love this. I just love it.
That's awesome.
But see,
It's so true.
feel her vibration.
Yeah.
I'm awake because we have a meeting at 5:30 and I'm like dead to the world. I said, when I wake up, it's like, yes, you can feel the energy. 5:30 in the morning, no way. Just like, I don't know how all these other people from all these other countries, and they wake up. I mean, Lucas, what time is it? 1:30 in the morning? You are a rock star to get up at that hour.
Yes, I know. They're doing it. You see? Yeah.
Yeah,
I love it. But
that's
see,
dedication.
Debbie, that's why you're so successful in your business. It's because you know how to take care of yourself and you know how to play and you attract because you're on that vibration. I'm telling you guys, money lives on the vibrational frequency of fun and play. Like if I had to give it a name, where does the money frequency live? It lives on fun and play frequency.
I agree. Look at the actors and the musicians. They're playing all the time. I'm like, yes.
I love it. That's why Mario used to laugh at me, but that's why I would, when I was working with you with Bob, and I could feel that energy and it was hard work. And I'm like, oh, this sucks. I'm out of here. So I just go jump in my car. Everybody's like working robots. I would jump in the car, go down Fifth Avenue, blast my favorite music and just dance in the car. And people probably thought I was nuts and I didn't care. And I always came back to work and there would be like 4 clients messaging me.
Yeah.
Hey, Cleona, I'd love to work with you. I'm like, of course you would. I just went to play. So this is really great. I'm so glad, Debbie, that you came up and shared that as well. But this is how we do it, right?
Mhm.
It's so good.
Yes.
So today's biggest lesson for me and for you, Mario, and I'm sure for many of you, is the riches of play is really standing out today. Right, Ron? So let's all do that assignment. We're going to reach out to any of you that can't find the replays and we'll help you out there as well. Okay. Thank you, Debbie.
You're welcome.
I'll see you later.
I can't wait.
She just exudes that playful
magical.
attitude, right?
Yeah, that's magical.
Yes.
Yes.
I want to see you like that, Mario. 21
But
days.
I'm not buying a dress. I'm not buying a dress for my me day. No dresses.
You could go get one of those like Brad Pitt tuxedos, right? Look at Aaron too. See, he's playing.
Aaron is a star.
He's doing yoga, chair yoga.
Happy birthday, Aaron.
Is it his birthday?
Was.
A couple days ago, I think.
Oh, happy birthday, Aaron. Come on
Where
up.
is he?
Oh, there he is.
Oh, thank you.
Okay.
I did buy a new top, so yeah, I'm on that vibration.
All right.
Yeah, love it. Really good time.
Well,
I
happy
love
birthday.
being here. Love being here. My favorite place. So no better place.
He's from Northern Ireland, folks. He's from my land and Michelle's land. Yeah.
It's where the sense of humor comes from.
Yeah, we have a great sense of humor. We do. Yeah.
Yeah.
So what are you gonna work on, Aaron?
I was just like writing this down as you were saying that. And I completely agree with Mario, because I also came from like background in finance, and it's that like treadmill, like loop of continuous, I have to work so hard to be the best. And it's we know obviously that that's not true. And I probably need to believe that more to fulfill it, to live on the play vibration more. Definitely. And that's something I'm going to go to work on today.
Yes. So for those that have the programming of work hard, grinding it out, I advise you all, let's do this. Okay. Instead of one day a month or one day of a couple, why don't you take a half an hour a day, put it in your calendar and put play time. Create the habit of playing every day for 30 minutes. Like it's
This will help a lot.
yes.
You're doing it over and over and over again.
Because you're going to create the habit then. I do it.
Yeah.
I do it. I just have the habit, but and I'm telling you, you will attract more into your life when you are on that frequency every day. So 30 minutes, any of you have that habit of overworking, not taking enough time for play, put it in your calendar for 30 minutes a day, playtime, and go play and have fun. And I'm telling you, you'll come back here and you'll report magical things are happening, because that's how it works. Okay. Awesome. Well, happy birthday, Aaron. We love you.
Thank you so much. I'm gonna just like finish all my calls now with like a dancing every time, just to like really lift myself up, just like shimmy myself up to
Yes, let's do it. Let's do it. I love it. Look at Ron. He's like on fire. So look at Ron. Ron, you're he's definitely playing. You don't have that problem, do you, Ron?
No. Every day is a play day.
Every day's play day. See?
Life is fun. You got to make it fun.
That's it. That's it. Sung, you got to work on that too, my friend. Okay?
Yes.
Yes. Do you play every day?
Oh, yes. I mean, I'm going to the bush or in nature.
Uh-huh.
So, yes. But it's rain today, so the weather changed. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I want you to go find a way to play at home too. Go dance. Do something silly where you laugh at yourself. Okay?
Yeah. Gangnam Style.
There you go. Oh, Gangnam Style. Okay.
Yes.
I think that's a great idea. Yes, that's definitely a good one to dance to, right? I think it's a wonderful idea. Okay, folks, let's go implement what we learned today. Why don't you all unmute yourself? And what's the magic word here?
Application.
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 Lovely.
Application.
Application,
Application.
Application.
Lovely application. Crack yourself up. Laugh at yourself.
Don't take yourself too seriously.
Lovely application.
Oppa Gangnam Style.
Playing the application.
여유를 아는 품격 있는 여자 밤이 오면 심장이 뜨거워지는 여자 그런 반전 있는 여자 너는 선어해 낮에는 너만큼 따사로운 그런 선어해 커피 식기도 전에 원샷 때리는 선어해 밤이 오면 심장이 터져버리는 선어해 그런 선어해 아름다워 사랑스러워 그래 너 그래 바로 너 아름다워 사랑스러워 그래 너 그래 바로 너 지금부터 갈 때까지 가볼까 오빤 강남스타일 강남스타일 오빤 강남스타일 강남스타일 오빤 강남스타일 에이 섹시 레이디 오빤 강남스타일 에이 섹시 레이디 성숙해 보이지만 놀 땐 노는 여자 이때다 싶으면 묶었던 머리 푸는 여자 가렸지만 웬만한 노출보다 야한 여자 그런 감각적인 여자 나는 선어해 점잖아 보이지만 놀 땐 노는 선어해 내가 되면 완전 미쳐버리는 선어해 근육보다 사상이 울퉁불퉁한 선어해 그런 선어해 아름다워 사랑스러워 그래 너 그래 바로 너 아름다워 사랑스러워 그래 너 그래 바로 너 지금부터 갈 때까지 가볼까 오빤 강남스타일 강남스타일 오빤 강남스타일 강남스타일 오빤 강남스타일 에이 섹시 레이디 오빤 강남스타일 에이 섹시 레이디 위는 놈그 위에 나는 놈 baby baby
Okay. Bye. Bye.